Alfa Romeo has long focused on coupes, sedans, generally sporty cars. But when all its competitors started building SUVs, the Italian brand had to follow suit. The result is a sharp-looking midsize crossover that delivers performance, but it's not without its quirks. Hi, I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus, and even for a company like Alfa Romeo, an SUV like the 2018 Stelvio was inevitable. Thankfully, as Porsche has proven with the Cayenne and Macan, you can do an SUV and still stay true to your brand. And as far as appearances go, the Stelvio sure looks the part. It has the big Alfa grille, and then there are the wheels. Good gravy, these wheels are everything. The massive exhaust ports out back are just the cherry tomatoes on top of this Italian dish. Inside, the Stelvio's cabin is clean and modern, and the fit and finish is really top-notch. The driving position is great, and the seats are firm, but comfortable over long drives. The rear seats are just as comfortable, and passengers get decent legroom back there too. Unfortunately, cargo space is less than ideal due to the sloping roofline. You do get the option of a remote power liftgate though. It certainly looks nice. When you start to interact with the car, things start to unravel for the Stelvio. And we have to start with the maddening infotainment system. First off, the screen is right here, right at your fingertips. But it's not a touchscreen. You have this big dial here, but you can't use it to rotate through presets. And most tasks take more steps than should logically be necessary. Plug in an iPhone and it automatically jumps to your iPhone's music. Now, automakers, listen up. This is the worst. Just let me plug my phone in, and if I want to listen to podcasts, I'll do it on my own. And since everything in this car requires jumping from menu to menu, you simply can't hit the source button to get back to the radio. You have to jump out of media and back into radio. The system is similar to early versions of BMW iDrive, which, albeit was pioneering, but it was also a technological hot mess. BMW has finally gotten that system right, but the fact that automakers are still struggling with this in 2017, it's nuts. The Stelvio comes in two trim levels, base and TI. The base model comes with 18-inch wheels, aluminum roof rails, which don't do much, but at least they look pretty, LED daytime running lights, and rain-sensing wipers, which are a nice touch. Opting for the TI gets you more color choices and 19-inch aluminum wheels. Inside, leather seating and a leather-wrapped steering wheel come standard, as do Bluetooth connectivity, USB ports, and the maddening infotainment system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will eventually become standard, but are not available on these early models. One bright spot is the 7-inch digital information screen in the instrument panel. It packs a lot of information and manages to keep it well organized. Moving up to the TI, you get satin aluminum door sill panels, a year of complimentary satellite radio, and a larger 8.8-inch infotainment screen. It's still not a touchscreen, but it's bigger, which is nice, I guess. You also get fantastic dark wood interior accents, which really bring this cabin together and contribute to its modern look. My earlier gripes aside, this is a really nice cabin, and it's as pretty as it is comfortable. But this is an Alfa Romeo. It's supposed to be about performance, and in that sense, it delivers. Under the hood is a turbocharged 2-liter inline 4-cylinder. It makes 280 horsepower and 306 pound-feet of torque, sent to standard all-wheel drive via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Later this year, or early in 2018, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio will arrive, packing a 505 horsepower twin-turbo V6. It will hit 0 to 60 in a claimed 3.9 seconds and do a top speed of 177 miles an hour. You also get this drive mode dialed down by the shifter. The letters D and A stand for dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency. Each setting has unique tuning for the shift mapping, steering feel, and braking response. Even if you don't know what they mean, you could probably understand what they do based on their red and green displays. We've established Alfa is all about performance, so I was hoping the steering would be firmer. But even in dynamic, which is supposed to be Alfa's sporty mode, steering just feels too light. But other than that, this car drives fabulously, and acceleration is strong in any mode. The Stelvio is even through corners and displays an ability to be a true hard-driving SUV. That's where this vehicle truly shines. EPA stated fuel economy for the Stelvio is 22 mpg city, 28 highway, and 24 combined. In my time with mixed city and highway driving, I found fuel economy of 17.8 mpg, which is well below the stated amount. The Stelvio comes standard with a full array of airbags, a reversing camera, tire pressure monitoring system, and traction control. It's available with forward collision warning and avoidance, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and lane departure warning. With all that in mind, is the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio really worth $41,995? Actually, yeah, I think it is. The upgraded TI starts at $43,995, and with all its options, including navigation and a great sounding Harman Kardon stereo, you'll pay maybe $52,000. Based on the way it looks and feels and drives, you could have told me this car was worth $60,000 or more and I would have believed you. It's got a great visual presence and backs it up with a fantastic driving experience. No word yet on pricing for the Quadrifoglio, but the comparable Porsche Macan Turbo starts at $76,000. The flagship Stelvio will likely come in around there. Those that know Alfa well might balk at the thought of an SUV. But if they want the brand to continue, they should root for the Stelvio. And who will buy one? Folks that want a midsize crossover SUV, but with a little bit more excitement than your average grocery getter. And yeah, it's got its quirks, but in truth, it wouldn't really be an Alfa without them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos, like our review on Alfa's other new car, the all-new Giulia. And if you have thoughts on the Stelvio's styling or even its infotainment system, let us know in the comments. And to read my full review on the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, go to CarGurus.com.